Hey there, Zara Fagan with Minimalist Homeschooling, and I'm here to talk to you today about being excited about homeschooling. And so this comes up a lot, and I know that I have experienced it myself, where we know that it's a luxury to homeschool. We know in our hearts that it is the right thing to be doing. We know that it's really valuable, but at the same time, it's hard to get excited about homeschooling. It's easy to fall into the trap of feeling like we have to check off all the things while we're homeschooling, and we feel more like a drill sergeant than a guide or a mentor. And it feels like something that we have to be doing instead of something that we enjoy doing, which is contrary to the reason a lot of us began homeschooling. We began homeschooling likely because we felt like education could be a part of life and it could be an enjoyable part of life. And so there's this contradiction in us where we feel like we have to check off all the things, but yet we want to be enjoying it and we want to instill a love of learning in our children, which we feel maybe like we're failing when we feel like it's just a checklist. How on earth are our children going to translate this into something that they enjoy doing? So I want to talk to you today about this. I'm Zara Fagan. I am the author of Minimalist Homeschooling. I'm the creator of Simple is the New Smart membership and podcast. And I am here all about keeping homeschooling simple, focused, and valuable. Hopefully something that we can truly enjoy and embrace. And so one day, years ago, I had this revelation that if I wanted to be excited about my day, I had to fill my day with things that I was excited about. And that sounds like it's really obvious, right? But at the same time, it made a huge impact on my scheduling and my planning because clearly I wasn't going to be enjoying my day if I wasn't filling it with things I enjoy. I wasn't going to be excited about my day if there wasn't anything in my day that I was excited about. And the same thing happens with our children. They are not going to be excited about their day if there's nothing in their day that they're excited about. They're not going to enjoy their day if there's nothing in their day that they enjoy. Now, do I believe that every single minute of every single day gets to be rainbows and butterflies? No, absolutely not. That would be unrealistic. And also, I think that that then diminishes the good. When everything is good, we become sort of desensitized to that, right? And so our life actually depends on these hills and valleys. We have to experience the tough and the struggle and the rigor in order to really enjoy the peace and the enjoyment and the excitement. And so we need both in our lives. However, too much of one, isn't going to help us feel like we are enjoying this homeschooling journey. And so, how do we find proportionally, I don't like the word balance, but how do we proportionally find how much of each to do? And that's a point that you are going to have to find. But my recommendation would be to start adding in more things that are specifically there because your children enjoy them or you enjoy them until you get to a point where you're feeling like, yes, this day is good, right? This was a good day. And everything on it was not things I love doing, right? The floors still need to be cleaned and the toys still need to be picked up and dinner still has to be made, right? Things have to be done that we don't necessarily enjoy doing, but that doesn't mean that everything we do in the day has to be something we don't enjoy doing. Right. And they can be really small things and they can be really simple things. And I actually talk about this in terms of tipping the scales towards more love because being minimalist is all about what you need and what you love. And I find that when we're losing our enjoyment, it's because we're focusing too much on the needs and not enough on the loves of what we want. And so there are a lot of ways that we can tip the scales towards more enjoyment, tip the scales towards more love. I have a podcast episode actually on this specific topic about how we tip the scales towards enjoying what we do more often in our homeschool. I'll put a link to that down below. And until then, I am wishing you all the simple things. Go now and brainstorm some simple little things that would help you feel like this is the homeschooling journey that you want and the homeschooling journey that you imagined and the homeschooling journey that you love. And until I see you again, have a great one. Bye-bye.